Hello everyone, and welcome back to Procurement in the Park. I'm Schuh, and today I want to discuss something that has long puzzled many in the procurement field: the scientific and educational problem in procurement. One of my clients, who had a distinguished career in manufacturing before becoming Chief Procurement Officer, shared a unique perspective with me. As a factory leader, he was used to clear processes. In manufacturing, every production line follows a common logic, with meaningful KPIs at every station. Walking through the factory, he could instantly see what was working and what wasn't. But when he transitioned to procurement, he found a completely different world. Each procurement team, whether handling direct or indirect commodities, operated in its own silo. Their methods and priorities were inconsistent, with some teams reporting savings early in the year, others later, and some collaborating more closely with engineering than others. There was no uniform system to guide them. This is not a unique problem. Procurement today is where sales was a few decades ago. Back then, salespeople operated with little oversight or systemization. They disappear for weeks, meet clients, and hopefully return with orders. Only with the introduction of customer relationship management systems like Salesforce did sales become structured, data-driven, and accountable. In procurement, however, we lack something equivalent to the Toyota production system, or TPS, which revolutionized manufacturing with its structured processes and efficiency benchmarks. Procurement doesn't even have a widely adopted tool like Salesforce to bring consistency across teams. This lack of structure has left procurement in an inconsistent, fragmented state. This inconsistency isn't just an operational issue. It's rooted in a lack of scientific research and structured education in procurement. Compared to fields like finance or marketing, procurement has received relatively little academic attention. This is evident from the fact that we can't even agree on what to call it. Is it purchasing, procurement, supply chain management, supplier relationship management? The confusion persists across languages as well. For example, in German, there's a long-standing debate over the terms Einkauf and Beschaffung. Without even a clear name for the discipline, defining its core principles and best practices becomes even more challenging. Research in procurement also lags behind other fields. Most of the available research focuses on niche areas like green procurement or public procurement reforms. But comprehensive frameworks for private sector procurement remain elusive. While other business disciplines have developed solid theoretical foundations, procurement is still finding its footing. This lack of research and standardization has implications for those considering a career in procurement. When young professionals ask me how they can become procurement experts, my advice often surprises them. I recommend they avoid dedicated procurement programs. This may ruffle some feathers, but the reality is that, with a few exceptions, most procurement programs lack depth and practical relevance. Instead, I encourage aspiring procurement professionals to build a solid foundation in adjacent fields like engineering, law, sales, marketing, or even computer science. Why? Because these areas are well established and offer rigorous training that procurement can benefit from. For example, engineering will give you the analytical mindset necessary for complex problem solving, while a background in law can help you navigate contracts and supply agreements. By building expertise in these areas, you'll gain a better understanding of what a well-researched, structured discipline looks like. And you can apply that knowledge to innovate in procurement. But here's where the opportunity lies. procurement is in a unique position to be shaped by those who enter it today. Much like how sales transformed with the introduction of CRM systems, procurement is ripe for its own revolution. The rise of digital procurement platforms and the AI-driven analytics is already starting to change the landscape. These technologies can bring the structure and transparency that procurement so desperately needs, allowing it to move beyond cost savings to a more strategic value-creating function. As procurement professionals, we now have the chance to not only participate in this transformation, but to lead it. By integrating insights from well-researched disciplines and leveraging emerging technologies, we can create more consistent, data-driven approaches that will shape the future of procurement. In summary, the lack of scientific research and educational focus in procurement is a challenge, but it's also an opportunity. For those entering the field today, the opportunity to innovate, shape, and redefine procurement is enormous. If you're willing to bring a cross-functional mindset and push for structured, data-driven processes, you can help transform procurement from a fragmented function into a truly strategic role within companies. Thank you for joining me today. I am Schuh, and this has been Procurement in the Park. Stay tuned for more episodes as we continue to explore the exciting world of procurement and how you can build a successful career in it.